In the wake of Idaho's abortion laws, so-called underground groups providing support have emerged. Abortion is illegal in Idaho except in cases of rape, incest, and to save the life of the mother. Our Jude Binkley spoke with an underground group about why they formed and a clinic that advises against it.
The nationwide divide over abortion rages on, with conversations and court cases continuing.
People should be able to decide their own futures.
I'm very concerned that these groups are offering abortion care.
In the wake of the Dobbs decision, underground abortion support groups have popped up.
For us, it was really there was a sense of urgency.
Including a collective of people in Idaho using discrete texting apps to provide counseling and resources.
The primary intention was to be able to get people access to birth control and prevention of pregnancy.
One of the founders of that group is Kimra Luna, a doula and pro-abortion rights advocate.
One of the reasons why we provide this service is because we are non-medical, and currently the laws are very strict towards medical staff. Abortion pills are amazing, but they're not the end-all be-all. There are some situations where a clinic is necessary for an abortion.
My question is, if they truly care about women's health care, are they thinking about all of the things that can come of an abortion if there's not some screening beforehand?
Samantha Doty is a physician assistant and the director of clinical services for Stanton Healthcare.
In any other situation, a pregnancy is something that's celebrated.
A clinic that describes themselves as life-affirming care.
Women that are just jumping to an abortion are not necessarily considering all of the options because their mind is racing. They're in crisis mode.
Doty says comprehensive care is crucial, like through screenings to find how far along someone is in their pregnancy.
About 50% of women that come into our clinic date their pregnancy wrong based on their period.
Obviously, none of us are medical professionals, and so we like to make sure that people have the resources to medical professionals they can call. There is the miscarriage and abortion hotline where people can call that hotline at any time to actually get medical support.
It's so important to find out how far they are along in their pregnancy before they're even considering an abortion, because it can change their options, it can change the amount of follow-up that they may need, it can change their complication rate.
There are certain abortions that must be at a hospital, that must be at a clinic.
Luna considers their work to be peer-to-peer support, especially for those who can't travel outside the state.
We want to make sure that people know that you don't have to leave the state in order to get access to an abortion.
What we do here is have the patient sit down and just tell them there's no rush. Like, take your time.
Doty says time is needed to weigh options, and in-person clinic visits offer better screening for coercion.
An informed decision is a much better decision than one made in haste.
As things get more strict, how do people want to serve their communities? We want to make sure that people in the community know where those things are so they can be that person in their friend group to help their friends. People still need to know how to get access to things. That's never going to be something that's going to go away.
And you just heard Idaho Abortion Rights says even if these laws get more strict, collectives like theirs aren't going away. And Morgan, again, Stanton says there are alternative options. One thing they really advocate for is adoption.
Yeah, and of course, Idaho's law on the books, but a lot of pending litigation around it. All right, Jude.